What is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Good to see you guys. Hope you're all having a great day so far today. We are back again today with some more Phasmophobia. We got some really exciting stuff today going on. We have the new Grafton Rework map to check out. So that's what we're going to start with today. We're going to give our first impressions, check it out. I've tried not to look at other streams or any photos or anything of people checking out the map yet to try and look at it for the first time with you guys here today, but we'll see. We're gonna check it out, and then there is a new challenge with the farmhouses, the Farmhouse Fieldwork, trying to get the ghost 50 times. So we're gonna get that started today as well. What's going on, Kevin, Tashi? What's going on? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, so that's the plan today. We're gonna check out the new map, and then we're gonna jump straight into the Farmhouse Fieldwork challenge and get that kicked off. What else? We have drops on today. What am I thinking? I almost forgot the most important part. So if you guys don't know, we have drops enabled. So all you have to do today is watch the stream for I believe it's 2 hours to unlock an exclusive new Phasmophobia ID card. So let's see if we can drop this in the chat here. I'll have this message pinned, but if you guys need to know how to set it up or how to connect your account at all, just use the command !drops and Stream Elements will give you that message right there of how to earn those, how to redeem them, and how long you have to earn these. So those will be available for, I believe, the next 2 weeks until the 26th. So make sure you guys get those. I'll show you which ones they are here in just a second. But without further ado, let's jump straight into it and start checking out the new map. I'm super excited so far. I've heard whispers. I've heard it's really cool, but we're going to check it out for ourselves here. So here is the ID card that you can earn for the next 2 weeks with drops. This one, this animated one, you can see it moves just a little bit in the background. That was one only available last week for about 24 hours. And then this version, essentially the same, it just doesn't have the little glowing background. This is the one that you can earn for the next 2 weeks by watching the stream. So be sure to stay tuned for that, and let me know if you guys have any questions on how to get that, how to use it, stuff like that. Time for the 2+ hours of Phas while watching you play. Right on, right on. All right, guys. Let's jump straight into Grafton. We're gonna do a quick custom just while we check this out. So we're just gonna set it to like professional, and honestly I might even do a friendly ghost so we can just check out the map. Let's do a friendly ghost, and let's put on all of the cursed possessions so we can see where all of those are at. Friendly ghost, infinite sprint. That should be perfect. So let's do that. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Flashlights, yes, we can turn off items. Okay, we should be good. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm super excited to check out the new map. I've avoided as much info as I can. I did see we have a new little key here for it. Alright guys, here we go. Time to check out the new Grafton Rework. And let's go ahead and get this going here. Alright, checking out the new Grafton Rework. Oh man, that just sounds so creepy. It's so eerie now. I love that it's like out in the middle of a cornfield too. Oh, a little chicken coop. Oh gosh. I wonder if that barn will ever come into play. That'd be kind of cool. Ooh, flickering light here. Can we get around the sides at all? No, it looks like we're closed in here. Alright, let's head inside. See what we've got. Oh, we've got a security camera down there. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is terrifying looking. Looks like a tornado like ripped through here or something. Oh gosh, the winds. Wow, the sound design on this map looks great so far. Old TV, all these old paintings. Let me know, those that have checked out the map so far, what do you guys think? I'd love to hear some thoughts. Ooh, this can open here. Interesting. I wonder where our cursed possessions are. Anything in here? No. Nothing in this fridge. Oh my gosh, this kitchen is completely wrecked. I kind of love how destroyed and how much detail they've added to this map. Ooh, okay. Oh, so here's our fuse box. So that's nice to know. One of the fuse box spawns is way here in the back. I love the little like old school light switches that they've got in here, like they do in the Bleasdale rework. Gosh, that wind. Okay, we've yet to see any of our cursed possessions. I hear something. What am I hearing? Okay, so oh gosh. That happens when you turn the power on? Oh, that's super cool. That's crazy looking. Okay, I wonder if there's any cursed possessions like here by the front door. I feel like there's normally like one, like the tarot cards or music box. Gosh, all these old pictures are so creepy. Okay, let's check out the rest of the downstairs. I feel like I could look at this map for so long. Oh gosh, is there a basement down there? I've not seen any. Okay, here's our monkey paw. So it spawns in this main living room. Ew. What is that? Is that blood? Or is that coming from a toilet? Oh, it's a bathtub. Ooh, it looks kind of red though. We're gonna have to go upstairs and check that out. Wow, this map looks crazy though. I feel like I'm gonna trip on stuff when I'm trying to run from a ghost. Okay, let's turn a couple lights on. Oh, those bats? Okay, we have tarot cards in this back room. Wow, there's so much here. So this loops around? Oh, okay, so it's one big circle here. Interesting. So what, we found 2 out of the 7 cursed possessions so far? I wonder how many are upstairs then. We also still have this room here. Okay, we have 3 switches here. 1 for the hallway. Oh, 1 for that part. Okay. What's this one go to? Okay, so it's all the living room lights here. Ooh, the voodoo doll. Oh my gosh, this whole room's full of mannequins. Oh my gosh. If this is the ghost room and all these mannequins start moving, I'm gonna freak out. Oh, that looks like a monkey paw there. Okay, so we have a voodoo doll there. Is that the light? Oh my gosh. Oh, there's so many mannequins and parts. This is crazy. Okay, I don't see any other cursed possessions in here, though. So I think it's just the voodoo doll in here. So we still have 4 more, so they must be upstairs. Alright, let's check out the rest of this house. Turn some of these lights off so we don't blow the breaker when we're upstairs. Gosh, that is so cool the way that flickers. Alright. Oh gosh. Can you actually go off this? No. That'd be kind of cool. You could like jump down the steps if you're in a hurry. I keep thinking these little trays are gonna be the mirror. Okay, here's our summoning circle, so it's upstairs. Oh no. Oh, this whole room's full of dolls. Oh no. Oh gosh, this is awful. Okay, so we have the summoning circle here. Is there anything else in here? Maybe a music box? Oh my gosh. Wow, they definitely knocked it up a notch. Or turned it up a notch on how scary they're making these maps. Oh, there's the bone. Might as well grab that. Oh, there's an attic now. So it's 3 stories now. Here's the music box. Whoa, this is crazy looking. This whole side of the house got ripped off. Okay, so I think, what do we have left for cursed possessions? We have the mirror. And then I think is there one more? Gosh, that wind sound. Absolutely awful. Oh gosh. It's a bloody bathtub. Oh my gosh. Oh, a little rubber duck. A little ducky. I kind of love that. Alright, this will be our new friend instead of the potato. We're gonna have to carry the rubber ducky with us now. Okay, no mirror up here. Oh, we haven't found the Ouija board either. That's right. I think those are our last 2. Ouija board and the mirror. Ooh. So I bet at least one of them is going to be up in the attic. And then maybe we've got one in this room here. Here, let's put our rubber ducky down. Oh, gosh. Okay, here's our mirror. Top bedroom. Oh, this one's big. Is this the... Oh, I thought that was the Ouija board. It's a cutting board. Oh, gosh. Someone was having a time. Jam sesh. Okay, let's go up to the attic, I guess. Ooh, what's in that? Gosh, this whole map is creepy. Alright, let's go up to the attic, check it out. See what we got cooking up there. So cool seeing just the whole roof ripped off like that. Oh, this room's gonna be a nightmare, though, I can tell. Okay, there's our Ouija board laying right here. Is this... So this is just like a circle right around this little area. I wonder if... It's probably not a great spot for looping, but maybe could work. Maybe a little hiding spot here. It's not great. I don't know where we're gonna loop ghosts on here. That's one thing we're gonna have to find out for sure. Let's see. Let's see if we can maybe find a spot. What was that? What just happened? Did I touch something? Did the ghost touch something? There's so many sounds going on. I hate it. If these dolls move like the mannequins do, I'm not doing it. I will say, at least they teleport and not like actually run. If like the mannequins and the dolls actually ran after you, absolutely no way. Okay, maybe we could loop this in a pinch. There's nothing to loop in here. This is gonna be a hard map, I feel like. Oh, I hear rats. What? Okay, maybe you can lap the piano. Oh, I did hear about this. There's a bug where you get caught on this corner. Like you can't move at all. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful about that if we start looping the ghost around this piano. So you get stuck on this corner right here. Interesting. Okay. Gosh, that wind. I guess we can loop this. That's not great though, especially with those boxes sticking out. This is gonna be a really hard map, especially for like no evidence games and stuff like that. I mean, this isn't gonna be very good. Okay, was there anything back here? I guess this whole area is a circle through this one, so we could maybe make that work. Wow. This is gonna be a hard map, but I'm excited about it. This looks so good. Okay. Is there anything else we want to take a look at? Let's turn the breaker back on. Because this looks absolutely insane. Looks so good. Okay, sweet. I feel like we got a good look at it. I'm a big fan of it. That looks awesome. So we're just going to jump straight into some games. So let's go ahead and load out of here and check it out. About to hop in your first professional game on the new Grafton? Right on. It looks great. I'm super excited. Oh man, if only that was a no evidence game there. Okay. So, the plan today is going to be to work on the Farmhouse Fieldwork Challenge. We have to get the ghost correct and survive 50 times. You can do it across both farmhouses, but we'll probably focus on just doing it on Grafton for the majority at least for the next couple days. We can always switch it up if we end up taking a while to finish this one up. But I think we're going to jump straight into it. Let's maybe start with... Oof. We'll start with some nightmare gameplay. Let's get 2 things of dots. I think that's the only one we want to duplicate. Alright. Here is our first official game on the new Grafton Farmhouse. It's raining. There's no way. Okay. I was gonna say, no way we start off with a blood moon, right? Alright. I'm gonna start off with a smudge stick just in case. I don't know what to expect, and I'm a little nervous. Gosh, that windmill sounds so creepy. All the new sounds. I remember it was the same thing. Oh no. It's so loud in here when it's raining. I remember when they did the Bleasdale update as well. All the new sound effects that they add are so scary. Okay, the fuse box is not here, so we don't know where it's at. Because that's the only spawn we saw so far. Wow, the audio in here is going to be so challenging. And I feel like finding the bone in here is going to be super difficult because there's so much debris in here. Okay, So let's keep looking around. We want to try and find the breaker because the whole house is pretty cold. Okay, not in here. I do also need to check all of our cursed possession locations as we go. If I can't even remember them. Okay, I remember that the voodoo doll was here. It's not here this time. Can the fuse box spawn in here? Like one of these back corners somewhere? No? Okay, so I'm gonna guess that the fuse box is probably upstairs somewhere. Although, I didn't even check. Can the fuse box spawn on the front porch? Let's go look there real quick. Wow, that sounds crazy. I don't see it out front. Alright, let's head upstairs. Okay, we have the haunted mirror. Where is our fuse box, though? Ooh, it's cold in here. Okay, so this is probably our ghost room. Yep, okay, just heard an interaction. Okay, so we know that this is our ghost room, but I still really want to go locate the fuse box before we start setting anything up. It's gonna be all the way in the attic, isn't it? Okay. Oh no, it's right here. Right before the attic door. Okay. Great. Now we've got some power. Get some lights on in here. Okay, it's already super cold. Let's go grab some more equipment from the van. Alright. This map looks super cool, though. I'm excited. Alright. Let's get our heart rate and our timer pulled up and ready to rock here. And we'll start with our video camera. Let's see, ghost writing. And we'll bring our... We'll bring our dots. Yeah. We'll do that. Gosh. They did a great job with this map, though. So much detail. Oh, it looks like it already turned the breaker off, so no Jinn. Nice to have that one out of the way early on. Okay, this is kind of a big room. This one might be difficult. Okay, no orbs that I'm seeing, so let's go ahead and just drop our camera here. And I guess we'll just kind of set up in like the front half of this room. Oh, that looked like an orb with just my eyesight. What was that sound I heard? It sounded like it hit a light switch or something again. Oh, we have dots. Okay. Dots and not Goryo dots, which is always a plus. Alright, let's grab our, let's see, our spirit box, our EMF. Got a couple more things to grab real quick. Spirit box, EMF, we'll grab our UV. And it is 2 o'clock, so let's go ahead and get our friends over on TikTok brought in here. Right. All right, we are live and rolling here on TikTok. Let's get, there we go. All right, we got our Farmhouse Fieldwork Challenge counter going. Gosh, that thunder is crazy sounding. Okay, so we know we have dots. Let's go ahead and drop some stuff in here super quick.
Person died.
Okay, immediately have Spirit Box and Dot, so Wraith, Phantom, Dio. Got a few possible options here. Let's check if it interacted with the door at all while we were gone. Oh, we're playing on Nightmare, so we're only gonna have two evidences. Okay, so we have our 2 evidences, so now all we gotta do is finish identifying the ghost. So Wraith, Phantom, Yokai, and Dio. So those will be pretty easy to do. So let's grab some salt, let's grab some smudge sticks, a couple things like that. Gosh, everywhere I turn, there's just some creepy new audio. Alright, so we can use this for our Wraith test. We'll see if we can try and get a photo of it going through dots. We can use that to eliminate a phantom if we see it on the camera. What's going on, Nolan? Alright, let's throw some salt down. And then we're gonna throw a cruci down as well. What did it just turn on? Is that the overhead light? Oh, that lamp can turn on. Weird. We could try for a Dio growl.
In a way. A young individual. Active hate.
Okay. I'm gonna spread this salt all around. And then we can get a motion sensor as well. Because we might have a Wraith. Right? Yeah. Wraith, Phantom, Dio, and Yokai. Should be pretty easy to identify. So we'll try and get it to walk through the salt so we can eliminate a Wraith. Try and get a photo of it going through dots to check for a Phantom. And then that'll be just about it other than a hunt. We could also try and go for that Dio growl. Haven't had that in a long time. Okay, what else do we want to bring? Honestly, let's bring some more salt. I'm just going to spread the salt all over the place. This new map, though, so creepy. I kind of love it. Okay, it did walk through the salt, so no Wraith. Okay, let's set up a second set of dots so that we can try to catch a Phantom going through the dots and see if we can get a photo of it. So let's drop the extra salt, grab our photo camera. Okay, Phantom, Yokai, or Dio. What do we think, guys? Any guesses? Any vibes that this ghost is giving off? Okay, just throwing some items. Nothing crazy. Of course, it's... Oh, okay. We do have a Phantom. All right. Let's see. What would we need? We still need quite a bit for a perfect game. Honestly, I think for this first one, let's just go ahead and take the Phantom and go, since we're going for the Farmhouse Fieldwork Challenge. All we got to do is identify the ghost, and we're out. So, we're going to go ahead and lock in this first one with our Phantom. There we have it. All right. There's our first one down.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Okay, so I'm wondering if we should move up to no evidence. Might be kind of tough jumping into it on the new map, but we'll give her a try. We do have an ad coming up on TTV, so we will mess with this, with our settings a little bit, figure out exactly how we're going to run it, and then we will see you guys in just a moment. Okay, so I think maybe we go for our no evidence. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try our no evidence, see how we fare on the new map. It's going to be tough. We're going to have to figure out a good looping spot or something like that. But let's jump right into it. Time to crack the bev of the day. Today we're rocking another orange cream ghost. Let's see if it'll focus there. Figured it's only right. If we're doing some ghost hunting, we need the power of the ghost with us too. Let me know. What's everyone's fun bevs of choice for today? I know we have a lot of Red Bull fans in here. We got a lot of Monster Zero fans. All right, we're gonna start with our usual lineup here: thermometer, photo camera, and our trusty incense. All right, we got our headgear. Oh my god. That's insane. Okay, fuse box is on with our settings, so let's take a look around here, see if we can find the bone. We'll see if we can go for perfect games on these no evidence ones. This map looks scary. I didn't even try it yet. It looks terrifying. I'll be honest. They've definitely stepped things up with this new map. There's a whole room full of dolls. There's a whole room full of mannequins. Looks absolutely awful in the best way, of course. It looks awful because they did a great job. All right, I don't see any signs of the bone. Okay, let's get some lights on back here. Okay, 45. I think we're still probably good on our temps. New map looks absolutely amazing so far. Just finished our first game a second ago. We're jumping into some no evidence games now. Here's our mannequin room. Oh, what was I saying before? This room's freezing. I didn't realize that the whole house was 70. Oh my gosh. Wait, does this whole room from here all the way back to here count as one? What? Wait, that's insane. The sounds on this map are terrifying. There's the windmill outside makes a ton of sounds. Oh my gosh. I hate it. This is the new Grafton Farmhouse Rework. Just came out today. Oh, I'm dead. What? I guess I'm gonna guess a banshee because it's kind of following me around. Holy. An obake? What? That was so fast. Okay, but it was in that room too. That's crazy. Okay, all right. Let's run it back. Run it back. All right, we got our headgear. We're gonna have to be faster with the incense this time, apparently. These ghosts are no joke. Yeah, listen to this creepy old windmill out here. I hate it. So far, the new Grafton rework looks amazing. It's terrifying, but amazing looking. The room boundaries are messing with me too much. Yeah, so far I'm noticing that a little bit. that these room boundaries are kind of crazy. Because that was like the entire front half of the building. It was like this room was cold, all the way back through here was cold, and then it... Oh my gosh. See guys, just even the wind is scary. I just got used to the original one. I'll be honest, yeah, the farmhouses have not been at the top of my favorites. But man, the reworks look amazing. There's so much detail, but there's so much sound going on. Absolutely terrifying looking. Okay, so see, it's 70 through here, and it's... Oh, I bet... Okay, hold on. Paige, thank you for the roses. Really appreciate it. The mannequins. I know, this mannequin room is awful. Oh, here's our bone. See, the bone is going to be so hard to find in here, too, with all of the debris on the ground. Okay, so one thing that's interesting is our temperatures are super messed up because the windows are blown out, the ceiling's blown out, so it's all like outdoor temperature. So it's almost like you have to play this like it's one of the campgrounds where you have outside temperatures. Okay, here's our little rubber ducky for safety. Okay, I think the mirror's in this one, so let's see. No mirror. This room seems pretty cold, so this could be our room. Let's turn a lamp on or something. I think temperatures might be a much harder way to identify the ghost room now on this map. Because like out here is 48 because of all the holes in the ceiling. Okay, our fuse box is up here if we need it. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be hard. I'm not looking forward to this challenge. Night System, thank you for the follow. No problem. I'm now going to be watching this the rest of my shift. Right on, right on. That wire that keeps sparking is going to end up scaring me. I know, it was kind of creeping me out when I first loaded in too. Also, if you guys are watching here, I am also live over on TTV. And if you watch for 2 hours during my stream or anybody streaming Phasmophobia, you can earn an exclusive new ID card on Phasmophobia. So if you want to check that out, my username's right below or in the bio. Yeah, we'll be streaming this all week so you guys can have plenty of chances to earn that new ID card. I think I almost might hate this room more than the mannequin room. All these creepy little dolls everywhere. Ugh. Okay. I think it might be this room over here, though. Paige, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. What was that? I think there's bats in this map, too. Okay, this room has gotten colder, and our lamp over there has been turned off. So we're going to load all of our gear into that room. Gonna leave one incense by the door for emergencies. Phew. Okay, little stressed so far, but not terrible. Gosh, the creaking of that thing is awful. We're bringing two crucies straight in, honestly. I think we're gonna need 2 crucifix to be able to even cover that entire room. That's gonna be a challenge with this new map. Some of these rooms are pretty big, and there's some overlap in the room boundaries. So I think it's gonna be a little tricky on this. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, okay. We're gonna smudge it. Where is it? Oh my gosh, this map's so much scarier. Okay, okay, let's go get our crucifix into place. We have a little bit of time since we smudged it. Shoo. Okay. Let's get this front half of the room plenty covered. And how far will that get us? It'll get us at least all the way back to here. So we'll throw that one there. Okay. Alright, let's throw that smudge down. Let's also get our breaker turned back on. Oh, breaker's still on. Just the switches are off. Gosh, that light switch is so loud too. Alright, let's load in some more gear. Alright, let's get our video camera. Let's grab our EMF, and then we're going to grab another smudge. At this point, we're going to take a smudge stick with us every time. Just in case. Especially since there's not really any great looping spots on this map. So it's going to be tough for us to be able to loop it, or for us to outrun the ghost without having any smudge sticks on us. That wind. Okay, no orb, so no mimic. Let's throw our EMF down. We have a smudge here. We'll throw our other smudge down. Hopefully we don't regret that. Okay, we're back out. Okay, so let's go ahead, grab some salt, our audio recorder, and we'll bring a firelight on this one. Let's see how this goes. We are now within range for most ghosts, other than a spirit, to be able to hunt again. Okay. Ooh, okay. Burn this cruci over here. Didn't make it in time for that one, but we got the fire extinguish. We do know it can't be a spirit because it just hunted that quickly. Did you just slam the door? Okay. We'll keep an eye out for a possible Yuri. Oh no. Oh man, it walked through our salt. We weren't ready. Okay. Let's do that again. Okay, well, not a very friendly ghost apparently. Stop! You're too fast. Okay, it can spawn now, which is not great. We do know it's not a wraith, however, which is also good. I'm pretty scared on this one. This map's way scarier. Alright, we'll eliminate this. We can also eliminate a shade. What are those sounds? Ugh. Okay, there's our burn cruci again. No Onryo, which is good. Shoot. Holy. Okay, we got that. Gosh, I don't think that's a Yuri door slam, but they're so weird now. Okay, we're gonna move this out here for now. Hopefully we don't regret that. Okay. What should the plan be? We could take it upstairs and loop it up there? Maybe we... Where? Where? Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, no phantom. Oh, this... That's an actual hunt. That's an actual hunt. No. Oh no. Where is it? Oh, I hear it. Where is it? Okay, it's over. It's over. Oh, I didn't start my timer. Oh my gosh. Okay. Breaker's still on. Could be a gin. We got all of our photos done, so we can get rid of that. We have one more video to get. We could get it going through salt. Oh, we need the parabolic too. Okay. All right, let's run out. Let's grab the parabolic, some more salt. This map's scary. I don't know. What do you guys think so far? Those that have played this, what do you guys think? Okay, well, we need all these. We do need our salt to get it walking through that, but ooh, maybe we should do the salt instead of the, or we should do the motion sensor instead of the salt. So that might be a little bit easier. Let's go grab our motion sensor real fast. What do you guys think so far? Have you guys already tried this? I think it's way too creepy to play alone. I'm waiting for my boys to get on. Honestly, fair enough. I can't say that I blame you, really. The ghost just doesn't care about its living conditions. It's really let the house go. I think I'm gonna hate this remake more than I hate the asylum. Ooh, honestly, you might not be wrong there. This is, it's a bit much. All right, let's see if we can, I guess, get it to walk through the salt again. I kind of hate doing this. We're gonna walk in with our crucie. See if we can get it to walk through the salt somewhere. Hold on. So quick every time. Amanda, thanks for stopping in. Enjoying it so far. It's kind of creeping me out a lot so far. I won't lie though. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Okay, it's super normal speed. No Oni blinks. Definitely has line of sight. Is it over? Okay, it's over. Phew. Okay. Let's grab a motion sensor. And we'll grab our parabolic so we can hopefully get this challenge done. Get to check it out tonight, so waiting to check it out with friends. Right on. Yeah, that's what I've been like avoiding seeing too much about it until I could get on here and give a full watch. I really want to say a Yuri, but that could totally be wrong. Okay, that's all of our media evidences. So now we just have to detect it on the parabolic. And then obviously we have to still make sure we identify it correctly. Oh man, there's so much sound on this map too. Does it turn the breaker off at all? I thought it was hunting for a second. It's not turned the breaker off once. So it could definitely be a djinn, so we'll have to be careful of that. I would do it with friends, but he just uses cursed objects. Don't really blame him though. That's tough. That's tough. I'm at work. Have a great stream. Thank you, Amanda. Appreciate that. Hope you have a great rest of your day at work. And curious to hear what you think of it once you give the map a try later on. I feel like any other ghost would have turned it off by now. Yeah, they normally do. That's what's got me kind of thinking djinn. Let's put a motion sensor here, just in case it does wander towards us while we're waiting on the parabolic. But we know it's not Hantu, not they. Not... Okay, we're hunting again. I'm I'm not seeing any sort of speed boost there like a Jinn would. Okay. We managed to get out of that one without having to use our last smudge stick. We've still not gotten it on the parabolic though. Okay, no Mimic, no Twins, no Rev, no Raiju, no Moroi. Gosh, it just set off the motion sensor. I really hope this isn't a Banshee or something that's going to spawn on top of me. Doesn't seem like it's interacting nearly enough to be a Pulte. Alright, we're going to go hide. Oh gosh, I can't even see it. Oh man, we could have definitely got away without having to use that. Did we have one more in the truck, or that's all four? I think that might be all four. Kevin with the hydrate. Appreciate it. Keeping me honest with the water. Oh no, that's it. Ooh. We could use these as some little speed boosts though. Okay. Gosh, I don't think it's a yokai. Too loud for a Myling. Not an Oni. I'm between a Jinn and a Yuri. We've had a lot of door touches, but I don't think that they've been explicitly Yuri door slams. That's what's kind of tricky. But this door is, they've slammed it fully shut every time. Let's see if we can get a possible... What was that? See, that's why I don't know if it's a Yuri. Okay, I'm gonna put a... What you call it? We're gonna have our EMF reader right by the breaker. So if a Jinn tries to turn off the breaker, we can catch it. Are there any lights in here? Oh, it's hunting. Okay, now suddenly it's interacting a ton. What? What? Could be a demon to burn the crucifix pretty close together. True. Yes, checking out the new map. VR with Rip Spy. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. It's crazy that it's not turned the breaker off a single time. I'm kind of thinking Jinn, but it didn't seem like it was doing its speed boost. Oh yeah, we finally got it actually talking on the parabolic, which is great. Getting toasty, guys. I'm gonna have to lose the hoodie soon. Let's see if we get any sort of speed boost here. Oh, we did. Okay, it's gonna get a little dicey here. Oh, thank God. Okay, we're gonna go with Jinn and we're gonna lock that in. Did we find the bone on this one too? Yes. Okay. Jinn for our first no evidence perfect game on the new Grafton rework. Oh, the EMF was just going off too. I didn't catch it, but I heard it just before it went out. Gosh, so loud for no reason. Get me out of here. Hopefully it's a Jinn. Come on, big money. It was the Yuri. Oh, I was between those two. It was just rattling the door too much, and I didn't think it was the Yuri because it didn't fully slam at that time. All right. Should we do some evidence games, or you guys want to keep seeing more no evidence? We could do some professional, some nightmare. Switch it up a little bit. What's the vibe? Because we're going for our Farmhouse Fieldwork, which technically there's no difficulty required. Maybe we could do a little Nightmare. Let me see. Does Nightmare have a... When do you no longer have cursed possessions? That's insanity. Okay. Let's try a little Nightmare. I think that might be a little better, at least till we get this map figured out a bit. Professional, Nightmare. Okay, yeah. We'll give this a try. All right. We'll go with our same starting lineup just until we at least find the room, find the cursed object, the bone. Give that a try. All right. Let's go check this back corner for our fuse box first. No fuse box here. Okay. So the other spot that we know is upstairs by the attic. I don't know if there's more than just those two. Those are the only ones we've had so far. I'm gonna just run straight up there so that we can start getting some lights on. Okay, perfect. So I wonder if those are the only two spawn points for it. What was that? Okay. No summoning circle. Just a whole lot of creepy dolls. Doesn't look like the bone's in here either. But man, the bone, I can imagine some games are just going to be so hard to find with this much debris on the ground. Okay, let's check for the bone and see if we have the Ouija board upstairs. And then we'll work our way backwards this time. Okay, no Ouija board. Looks like no bone either. Gosh. There's just so much stuff in here. What was that? This map's just making noise just to scare us at this point. No reason for all that. Okay. Looks like we're still good. I don't see the bone anywhere though. Gosh, that bathtub's so creepy. See, like, the bone is gonna end up with... Oh. Is this a hunt? What was that? Honestly, I took a photo just because I didn't know if it was like a shadow ghost event that I couldn't see. But that was crazy. Okay, we have the haunted mirror. Dude, all the dust falling. Okay, let's see if we can find the bone. Could use the mirror to find which room the ghost is in. But I'm thinking it's somewhere upstairs. It's 48 in here. Let's see if it changes it all down here. It should be the same. Okay. So is it upstairs hallway is our ghost room? What a terrible room. Alright, let's check through here for the bone. Couldn't find the bone on the 2 games I played. Lots of random stuff on the ground. Yeah, there's a ton of debris. See, like, it could just be buried in any of this stuff. Okay. Still no sign of it. Oh my gosh, the mannequin room freaks me out every time. It just like makes me sweat instantly. I'm just excited for Nell's Diner map. I'm super excited for that one. I'm enjoying this map a ton. Minx with the raid. I can't hear anything. Holy cow, Minx with the raid. Let's get some W's, some hype in the chat. Shout out to you, Minx. Really appreciate you coming on through. Hope you guys had a great stream so far. Were you guys checking out Grafton, or what were you guys doing today? Oh, it's going great so far. Really appreciate you coming on through with the whole crew. It's going good so far. We're checking out the new Grafton rework. We're having a hard time trying to find the bone and all this debris, though. Played some Playa, then Fortnite, then Phasmo. Right on. Had quite the lineup today, sounds like. But yeah, it's going good so far. Checked out the whole new map. Tried to find all the cursed possessions in here. Now we're trying to work on our Farmhouse Fieldwork challenge. Trying to get 50 correct games on here. I used to play on Xbox, but just got it on Steam, so I'm starting over. Ooh, starting over is tough. The grind on this game is pretty brutal, so I don't envy you with having to reset. Is that it? I thought that was a jawbone. All of these look like bones, and you can pick them all up. Okay, I don't think we checked this room here. To not want to, but I got friends that'll help carry me. That's a huge thing in the start, I feel like, is having people that have the upgraded equipment so you can at least start off with some better stuff. Because that tier 1 equipment is brutal, and it takes forever to climb back out of it. Started Phasmo like a week ago, just got to level 50. Been putting some time in. Got a raid and run. Tabbed you up though. Really appreciate it, Minx. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hope the stream went well for you. Okay, I think it's somewhere up here. But okay, I just heard it throw something. Is that in the doll room? It's gonna be in the doll room. I know it. Yep, okay. We're in the doll room. Gosh, we're already close to freezing temps too. All right, let's grab some equipment, start loading in. Some more W, some hype in the chat for Minx. Shout out to Minx stopping through at the end of stream with some viewers. Rating the channel, always appreciate the love, Minx. Okay, we got our crucie, we got our video camera. Let's get our ghost writing. And that should be a nice little start here. All right. So let's jump in here. Hopefully we can identify this one quickly since we do get 2 evidences. And I did forget, we don't technically have to go for a perfect game. I am pretty used to going for perfect games, so we'll see. Okay, no Oni. Let's go grab some more gear. I'm gonna have to lose the sweatshirt though, guys. I am cooking in here. One sec. Hold on. Much better. All right, we're good now. Phew. Getting toasty in here today playing the new Farmhouse. Alright, so we need to get some more of our gear. I do keep forgetting that we're playing on Insanity, so we will get 2 evidences. So let's get the rest of our evidence gathering gear brought in. Also, if you guys are just dropping in here today, we do have drops live here on TTV. You get an exclusive Phasmophobia ID card by watching the stream anytime this week or next week, so be sure to check that out if you want a chance to unlock that ID card. Insanity is one evidence, and we have two because I meant to say we're playing Nightmare. I'll be honest, I just play so much no evidence at this point, I kind of forget which each one is actually called. What was that? I can't read that name, but thank you for the follow here on TTV. Really appreciate it. Guys, we're 2 follows off from our following goal. You guys are been absolutely crushing those goals lately. Didn't want you going crazy trying to find an evidence. Honestly, wouldn't be the first time that that I think I'm playing with 2 or 3 evidences. What keeps talking? Is that the dolls? I swear, if the dolls talk when they're interacted with... hate it. Did you hear that? Just said, do you want to play hide and seek? Absolutely not. Sorry, don't like hide and seek much. No. Oh no, guys. I'm not loving this. If you can't tell. But you know, at least I didn't lose my cool. Okay, let's we have still UV to get. I think that's the last one. Oh boy, getting aggressive. Blood Reina, got it. Okay, I almost guessed it was pronounced something like that, but I couldn't tell since you got like letters and numbers all mixed in there. Appreciate the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Okay, let's grab our UV. Guys, what do we think? Should we go for perfect games on this one, or should we just go for getting our Farmhouse Fieldwork challenge finished? What do we think? Do we speed run 50 games of correct ghosts? How did that get there? They move. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. I'll be seeing you. Have a good one. What? That's insane. So they do move like the mannequins. Oh no. Oh gosh. Okay. So we know for sure now that the dolls speak when they're interacted with and they can teleport too. 2 things I did not want to be true. Alright, we're gonna throw our salt down. Let that sit there and then we can check it for UV. Hello? Is there... Okay, okay, we got footprints though. Oh, the first one counted as a footprint? That's weird. Okay, well we do have our UV. Jeez. Guess we know where Annabelle disappeared to. Oh man, if they made the Annabelle house or some of those like real life houses in this game, that would be absolutely insane. Okay. Do we have a Goryo? Why are we not getting another evidence? Oh my gosh, dude. Stop! You gotta chill. Okay, okay. So we got this, then we have our smudge stick next. Oh nah, I'm gonna throw that out the window. Yeah. I'm not messing with dolls and mannequins. Why do we need to add that? We already have ghosts. We're already being hunted by ghosts. Do we really need to add creepy dolls and mannequins? Excuse me. Oh, man. I feel like it's going to be a Goryo, which is really annoying. I should have brought a second thing of dots, honestly. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's check our temps one more time. See if it's dropped. Still nothing. No ghostwriting. I'm really hoping that I did, in fact, put this on. Yeah, we definitely did two evidence. An abandoned theme park map. Ooh, that'd be cool. Yeah, we did this on stream a couple weeks ago. I'd be curious to do it again though. Let me know, what is everybody's favorite, or not favorites necessarily. What are some ideas for other really cool maps that you think would be neat for them to add to the game? I think one that I said was like an abandoned shopping mall. Like, oh my gosh, guys, we didn't have a lighter that entire time. But I think like a 1980s themed shopping mall that's like abandoned, but like neon lights flickering would be super cool. Ooh, like a modern hospital, an abandoned village. Oh man, those all sound really cool. It's always interesting to hear everybody's different takes. People have like way different ideas of what they should do for maps. All right, got a couple things there. I think that's the end of our crucie, right? I'm just trying to see if we can get it on dots. Where is it? Okay, we got it there. A church. Ooh, that'd be terrifying. Just started playing Phas last night, still trying to understand the game, hoping the stream will help. Yeah, absolutely. If you have any questions, myself or somebody in the stream, there's a ton of Phasmophobia players that are watching as well. So there's always somebody that should be able to help answer any questions you might have. Okay. Gosh, I really wanted to show up on dots. We're getting absolutely nothing else. I kind of want to go for a Goryo just based on the fact that we're not getting another evidence. So we have UV. We're getting absolutely nothing on Spirit Box. Oh, okay. We do have dots, but it's not a Goryo. So a Phantom or a Banshee? Okay, so if that's the case, we definitely want to try and get a photo of it so we can find out if we do in fact have a Phantom. Is our crucifix all the way gone? It is. Oh no. Oh, it was up there for just like 1 second. We only have one more shot at a photo. Well, this is gonna be our chance for it. Phantom. Yep, okay. Disappeared as soon as we took the photo. We're not even gonna stick around for perfect game. We're getting out of here. Shoo! New ghost types would be cool. That would be cool. Is this map out? Yes, just came out today. So this is our first time playing it. Feels like the new Grafton house is now physically harder to find looping spots. Yes, it is very difficult. I was scouring the house looking for looping spots. There's not many, so we're gonna see. It's gonna be an interesting one. Also, you guys have to be careful. The piano, I'll show you on this next game. The piano in the downstairs room, they've listed it as a known bug in the game currently that you get stuck on it trying to loop. So make sure you're careful looping that one. Only found one in the kitchen. Oh my gosh, there's real thunder outside too. Adding to the level of scariness today. Alright, so that should be our... Wait, we got that right, didn't we? I'll be honest, I kind of didn't even pay attention because I just assumed we had it. Okay. Let's update our counter on our challenge here. We do have an ad coming up here on TTV. So we'll kind of wait a second for you guys that are missing it to make sure that you don't miss out on any of the gameplay here. But we're going to go ahead and run that 2-minute ad, get that out of the way, and then we'll see you guys in just a moment. All right. Okay, yeah, we did get it right. Do you get followed by the mannequins? If the ghost interacts with the mannequin, they'll teleport to a different part of the room. Or a different part of the house. So it's always moving if it interacts with them. And apparently, the same thing happens with the dolls. So there's a room full of mannequins and a room full of dolls. Apparently the dolls, they talk when they get interacted to. So... yeah, super, not super excited about that one. But the dolls talk and they also teleport, apparently. Saw a girl get followed by one. It was freaky. Oh, gosh. Terrifying. Storming there as well. Yeah, I'll be honest. I had no idea it was supposed to storm today. So, but yeah, I'm near, like, St. Louis area. Right smack dab in the center of the Midwest. Kitchen would be best set up if you get that room as ghost favorites or the dining room. I did loop a ghost also earlier in the attic around that like center column. So that's another good one that you can try. All right, we got a little bit of time left on our ad, but we'll go ahead and start taking a peek around. It's so loud when it rains on this map. Hello? There we go. Okay. Where's our light switch? Here we go. Ghostface, thank you for the follow here on TikTok. Really appreciate it. Okay. Now we can get this on. It's so loud in here. Blood moon on this map? Honestly, every time I hear it rain when we first load in, I keep thinking it's going to be a blood moon. I'm scared for my first blood moon here. Does the layout feel similar to the Grafton before, or is it new? There's some similarities. Like you have your lobby, this room that leads into the kitchen. It's just, it's not the same. It's a little bit like bigger in these rooms, and the center room is like just like a hallway. I think I might have just heard an interaction back here. Yes, something definitely just got thrown. We need our EMF reader. And I am quickly learning that thermometers are going to be much harder to use to identify the ghost room because of how much of the house is open. So if it's automatically colder in half the house because it's ripped open. Definitely feels harder finding cursed objects in the map. It's pretty tough on this one. We went through earlier with all of the cursed objects enabled so we could find them. So like voodoo doll spawns right here. I still don't remember all of them off the top of my head, but okay. I think this is our ghost room here. So we're gonna go ahead and set up and start bringing our equipment in there. Gosh, this front room is so cool though with the blown out light fixture and the hole in the ceiling. Did such an amazing job on this map. BSB Soccer, thank you for the follow. Yeah, the detail of the fact that like the temperature in the house is messed up because of the fact that there's holes in the walls and the windows are blown out makes it way harder. Earlier, when we first checked it out, I thought it was like the whole front like room and the back room all counted as one. But it's just because the ceiling's ripped out and the walls are ripped out. Now, I am curious, and maybe somebody in the chat knows more on this than I do. I did hear, because it's now 13 rooms in this map, I did hear that only 11 of the rooms can be ghost rooms, though. So I don't know which 2 rooms are ineligible, if it's maybe the front area that we were just talking about. Okay, let's see if we're still seeing our breath here. Okay, we have freezing temps. Let's go ahead and put a cruci Guess we'll just put one on like each side here. We'll try it like that. We'll see. Uh-oh. We have an event somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh. What are you doing up there? Alright, we got our ghost photo. Good to know. Alright, let's run back to the truck real quick. Alright. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Got our drops message on there for you guys. Anybody that's new here, we do have drops enabled on TTV today. We'll have that on all week this week so you guys can earn the new exclusive ID card for Phasmophobia simply by hanging out and watching the stream. Oh my gosh. Dude. Slammed the door right in my face. Alright, we'll get that. Man. Oh, we can put it on the ceiling, so that's at least nice. Guess we're just gonna set up on this half of the room. This is kind of a weird room to have where it's like a hallway around this area almost. We'll make it work though. How rude. I know. I was just trying to come on over to the room. Found out that the bug I've been getting... Oh my gosh, that's so loud. That I've been getting personally is that the ghost won't hunt or refuse to hunt, especially for Grafton. Interesting. Your settings haven't accidentally toggled on friendly ghost or anything like that, have they? Okay, what else do we need? I guess we can bring salt. Yeah, that should be good for now. Okay, I'm curious now. Now that we've had a rework of both farmhouses, both Bleasdale and Grafton, what is your favorite? What does everybody like the best? So far, I think this one's cooler, but I think it might just because it's like more of a grungy, haunted, like abandoned map versus the Bleasdale rework almost looks like it's just like an old-timey house, but it's like still kind of together, if that makes sense. Grafton for the vibes. Yeah, I feel like the haunting vibes, like, it's a little spookier. Matches it a little better. What door was that? Guess I should just double check for orbs, maybe? Okay, definitely no orbs over there. Imagine we have a Goryo this time. We can't. Okay. No Goryo on the table, which is honestly my favorite. Because I hate the Goryo. Okay, grab a photo of that. Guess we could have EMF 5 potentially. No ghost riding still. Oh. We do have UV. Alright, there it is. Alright, so UV freezing temp. So Hantu, Mimic, Jinn, or Demon. We know no Mimic because it has not it does not have any orbs. So let's run to the truck. We're gonna grab some more smudge sticks, and then we'll be set to start doing a hunt and find out what we got going. So we tried hunting once and burned the crucifix. So, let's see. Demon, Hantu, Jinn. It's interesting that we have Hantu and Jinn since they both have things having to do with the breaker. Okay, we're gonna bring... Honestly, let's bring 2 of these, and I want to bring the parabolic so that we can listen to its speed through the walls. Oh, let me show you guys the glitch spot on the piano. I don't know if you guys have seen this. So, right here on this corner, you will get completely stuck. So if you're like up against it at all, we're not moving at all. So when you're looping this, you either have to make sure you swing out away from the corner, or honestly, it just might not be worth even looping in this spot regardless. Okay, it's still not turned the breaker off. Okay. Let's see. We could always try and find our cursed possession. If we wanted to kick off a hunt that way. Libby, what's going on? Thanks for stopping on by. Okay. There's a hunt. We're going to start a timer so we at least have an idea of how long it is before it hunts again, since it could potentially be a demon. Ooh, this map's going to be really hard with a Hantu. I didn't even think about that. Half the map is cold because the windows and stuff are blown out. So the Hantu's going to be pretty fast everywhere. Okay, didn't seem like a Jinn speed boost. Let's go ahead and smudge it. Oh my gosh, everything is so loud right now. Okay, stop hunting me now. Jeez, that was a long hunt. But holy cow, that window is so loud to be next to. Sounds good, Libby. Yeah, map is so dark. Alright, let's grab this other smudge stick. Replace our burnt one here. Okay, so we're looking at Demon, Jinn, or Hantu. We could turn off the breaker and see if we see its breath. That definitely had line of sight speed, though. So we know it's not a Hantu. So it's probably... Honestly, it's probably got to be a Jinn. Let's go grab our EMF if we can. This is risky. Alright, we're going to take our EMF to the breaker. So if it is a good old Jinn, we should get an EMF 2 here. Unreal Hantu Phantom would be hard for that map, I reckon, due to some lights being broken. No. Yeah, we had a Phantom earlier, and honestly, as soon as I knew it was a Phantom, I pretty much dipped out of there. Still not hunting. Okay, now it's hunting. I don't know, that doesn't seem like a Jinn speed boost. Definitely has line of sight speed, though. What do we think, guys? Are we thinking Jinn? I mean, the fact that it hasn't turned the breaker off once is pretty suspicious to me. Libby and Bonnie, thank you for the gifts. Really appreciate that. I don't know. Could be a demon. Bonnie, thank you for the follow. Okay. So we're looking for a Jinn or a demon. I think it's got to be a Jinn. It hasn't turned this breaker off once. However, it's also not left an EMF reading at the breaker. Oh. Thought I could balance it. Demons tend to confuse me the most on how to tell if it's them. Demons are a little bit of a tough one. Because some demons can just be lazy. Like this could be a demon that just happens to have not turned the breaker off and hasn't hunted early. Was I late on my smudge timer? See, it just doesn't feel like it's... I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's given that gin speed boost. Okay, let's check this real quick. There's an EMF 3, but I think it normally leaves an EMF 2 here, doesn't it? I think we're gonna go with a gin and lock it in. Could be a demon that just hasn't turned the breaker off, but I don't know. This is a tough one. This one's a little bit of a toss-up. It's not really looking like it's doing a gin speed boost, but the fact that it has not turned the breaker off is very suspicious. We're gonna try it. Fingers crossed. We're gonna try and lock it in. Oh, man.
There's some jobs ready for you.
Come on. Of course it was just a lazy demon. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. That's alright. We're gonna keep her going nonetheless. Oh, finally we have a decent weather too. I'll be honest, not being able to hear while you're looping it like that makes it way harder. It's so difficult to tell which direction it's coming from. Alex, what's going on, man? Happy Tuesday. Good to see you. Girly Pop Clips, thank you for the follow. All right, let's see where our breaker is. We have the downstairs breaker again and the bone right under it. What a start. Okay. Let's take a look through. How do you like the new map rework? It's great so far. It's pretty scary. They've added a ton of new sound effects. There's a room full of mannequins that move if they get interacted with. There's also a room full of dolls that like sing and move if they're interacted with. So I'm a fan of the work they did, but I'm not a fan of how much scarier they make it. Yeah, here's our mannequin room. Okay, it doesn't look like we're in here, thankfully. All right, all the temps look pretty normal here, so I think we're gonna just go ahead and move right upstairs. Have they moved on you yet? Yes, there was one time our ghost was in the doll room, and I came back from the truck, and there's just a doll standing in the doorway staring at me. Absolutely hate it. Okay, a little colder up here. Yeah, this whole room. Yep, I didn't know the dolls moved either. I thought they just sang and like asked if you want to play hide and seek and different stuff like that. And then I literally was like, hopefully they don't move, and walked back from the truck, and it was just standing in the doorway waiting on me. I think for the map it should be brighter than just pure darkness, depending on the sky. Yeah, the darkness, which has always been a bit of an issue with the farmhouse maps, so much darker. Aaron, thank you for the follow. Spoke it into existence. I think I did. Yeah, I'll be honest. It's been happening a lot lately, where I'll like say something about the game and it'll happen right then. Like I had one where I asked the ghost where it was, or I'm like, where is this thing? I can't find it. And it just immediately evented in my face. And then I've had a few times lately with the parabolic mic where I've been like, man, this thing doesn't want to talk. And then it absolutely screams in my ears. Okay, so it's 46 here, which means I think we're gonna be in the hallway, which is pretty awful. The temps are a little confusing on this as well, because of the fact that the temps are not gonna be normal because of the fact that the like ceiling is completely ripped out. But it does look like we're gonna be in the hallway, I think. We'll see. The room zones are a little confusing so far to figure out. Young Thay on Blood Moon in this map will honestly make me quit the game. Oh yeah. Honestly, I'm scared to get a Blood Moon on this for the first time. I don't think it's gonna matter what the ghost is. Blood Moon on this one is gonna have me on edge, especially because it's gonna be so loud because of the rain. It's gonna be a tough one. Gosh, there's so much creepy audio on this map now. Okay, let's turn our headlamp off. I don't see anything. I'm not super confident on this being the room. So... Alright, never mind. I didn't mean it. Oh, is that its own room? Can it be this little area? What? Okay. I'm assuming that room and this room are all the same. This is just an event, right? Okay. Thank goodness. Alright. I'm feeling a bit more confident that that's our room. He said, hello. Yeah. Again, I said, I don't think this is the room. And it said, here I am. I'm right in front of you. All right, let's grab some motion sensors. We want dots. We want EMF. We'll start with that. We'll do a couple quick trips with gear. Try and get all our equipment in there as quickly as we can. Also, guys, we are currently 2 follows over on TTV away from our following goal. When we hit that, I'll be dropping 5 gifted subs into the chat. So if you guys want a chance to get one of those free subs, be sure to drop a follow over there. We also stream a little earlier and a bit longer over there as well. If you guys want to check it out, be sure to do that. We also have drops on this week for Phasmophobia. So if you watch my stream or anyone streaming Phasmophobia for a total of 2 hours over the next 2 weeks, you will earn an exclusive ID card in-game that you can only get through TTV. Girly Pop Clips, appreciate you coming on over to TTV, dropping that follow. All right, let's see if we can get our first couple evidences. We might do 2 dots up here, honestly. Maybe set another one over there. Never mind, we got our dots. Okay, perfect. Man, every time I say something, it's happening. I don't even have my in-game audio on, so I don't know how it's doing that. All right. Hey, cheers to the new map, guys. Let me know. I asked earlier, but let me know what everyone's fun bevs of the afternoon are today. Rocking the orange ghost, because, you know, when we're ghost hunting, we gotta have our ghost. It's only right. Okay, let's bring our salt, another incense, and then, honestly, let's bring our parabolic just so we can hear it during the hunts. See what we can get cooking here. So we can use this to test for UV. It's like granting a wish. You said it. He just zoomed on through. Yeah. The timing has been impeccable. All right, let's drop that. Nothing. You don't want to talk to me? Okay. What is that sound? Okay, walk through the salt. Don't see any UV, but we'll do a couple more just to make sure. All right, sounds good, Alex. Alex with the hydrate, appreciate it. Somebody's got to make sure I'm drinking water, because we all know I'm not great about it myself. All right. Okay. No ghost writing. Let's check our temps. I don't know if we're getting close to freezing. Oh, we're very close to freezing. And there it is. Okay, Yuri or Oni? Ugh. Okay. Initial thought is going to be an Oni, just because we did get some of those very early sanity draining events. So I think that would make sense, but this one will be honestly fairly easy to be able to recognize when we get a hunt. So let's go turn the power on real quick, and then we're going to move our crucifix and we're going to do a hunt, and we should be able to identify whether or not it's an Oni with that hunt. Okay. Oh, we're hunting right now. Oh yeah, that's looking like an Oni. Well, that looks pretty visible. Oh my gosh, I got stuck. I told you guys earlier today I was gonna trip on those boxes. It almost happened. Phew. All right. Let's get that Oni and get on out of here. Hello? Let me leave, please. All right, that should be game 3 of our Farmhouse Fieldwork challenge done. As long as we didn't just mess that up and have the most visible Yuri. There we have it.
There's some jobs ready for you.
Even when I'm like 98% sure, I'm always like, there's still that chance. Still that chance that it could just be a weird ghost not behaving the way that they should. Let's keep it moving. Looping in the map is absolutely awful. 100% agree with that. Man, every time I hear rain now, I'm just like so on edge that it's gonna be a blood moon. I'm scared for my first blood moon on this map, I can't lie. Alright, let's throw out, we haven't done a prediction yet on TTV. Let's throw a quick prediction on here. We'll do a what will the ghost be? Throw that out there. You guys have 2 minutes on that prediction if you want to spend some channel points, have a chance to earn some channel points. I would assume that we're not going to have the answer before that 2 minutes is up. Ingrid, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. All right. Ooh. This is going to be a tough one. See, the weather really affects this map. It's very similar to like Camp Woodwinds and Camp Maple Lodge in the fact that the weather heavily affects your ability to locate the room. Like we're inside right now and it's 49 in this bedroom. Okay. We're just going to kind of lie through here until we see either a noticeable temperature drop or we start hearing interactions. And honestly, it might be better off on this map to use our EMF reader instead of the thermometer. Ooh, I thought there was a light on. Apparently that light comes up through the floor, which is interesting. What does a blood moon mean? So a blood moon is a random type of weather. So like last one we had a sunset, this one we've got rain. A blood moon paints the whole sky red and it rains blood from the sky. It also makes the ghosts more aggressive and 10% faster. So if you have a fast ghost, it's going to be just even that much faster. So it's a storm of just the worst things. Okay, see, and this is the problem. Almost every room in this house is 47 to 50 degrees. So we need something to be either close to freezing, like very cold, or we're going to need to start seeing some interactions. Music box would be hard to locate in Grafton. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. We found it earlier. That's the one that I keep forgetting. I think it's like in maybe this bedroom. I went through at the beginning of our stream and we found every single cursed object on the map. So I'll be sure to put that together and throw a TikTok up later on tonight or tomorrow, showing you guys where every single cursed possession in this map is. Okay, and there is that that major temperature drop that we were looking for. I honestly don't even remember where any cursed objects are. It's a tough one. It's tricky every time a map gets updated to try and remember where they are. It's a lot of info to try to remember. Challenge mode will spawn them all at once. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's a new weekly challenge here too. Oh, our first ghost orbs. Alright. Alright, let's see. How much of the room can we cover with this one? So we'll do this one here. And then we'll throw... Oh, gosh. Please don't play the piano. That's not even a piano. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I'll just see myself out on that one. I was looking at the cabinet being like, how is it playing the piano? Could be a mimic. We'll have to see if we get more than 2 evidences on this one. So we have our ghost orbs. Let's grab our writing and our dots. Go ahead and grab our EMF as well. Gosh, the squeaking of that just gives it that extra little bit of eeriness. Okay, we have an EMF 3 already. Okay, we can put this on the ceiling. It seems like at least most of the rooms we're able to put the dots on the ceiling, which is super helpful. Let's check our temps, because we were pretty close to freezing already. I don't know if we're going to quite get there, though. Alright. Let's jump back out, grab some more gear. How do you do live on TikTok? Yeah, so TikTok has a live studio app for desktop, for PC. So it just goes right out my PC the same way it does for TTV. They've got their own app on there that you just connect.
Left hurt.
Okay, we do have Spirit Box, which does mean it could still be a mimic. Hello? Ooh, creepy old guy. I know, I'm sorry, that wasn't very kind, but... okay, so... we want to check if we have UV. Because... a mimic would also give us UV. What's the fourth one a mimic would have? It's freezing temps, okay. So we want to keep an eye out for freezing temps or UV. So we know if it's a mimic. So once we get to walk through one of these, we should have a better idea. Mare, Onryo, and Yokai. Okay, so let's also go ahead and get some firelights. We can do an Onryo test. What would be the best way to level up in Phas? Getting evidence or ghost type? Best is APOC 3, just getting the right ghost is 6k. Yeah, if you can do APOC 3, that is honestly a fantastic way to do that. A lot of times I play on a no evidence game mode that's like 10.2x multiplier. And yeah, again, like on those game modes, just getting the ghost right is going to be several thousand. We do have UV. Our first mimic of the day. All right, let's lock it in and get on out of here. I'm not spending any extra time in this house today. If I'm not looking for the ghost still, I'm out. We'll get back to our regular perfect game gameplay later on after we finish the Farmhouse Fieldwork challenge. Honestly, this challenge might take us most of the week. Getting all 50 of these again.
Welcome back.
That is number 4 though, so we're putting in some good pace here. All right, we got 4 down. First mimic of the day. Run it straight back. All right, let's go ahead and finish or pay out our prediction. Choose outcome. None of the above. There we have it. I think it looks like everybody went for none of the above. Everyone was playing it safe. All right, let's throw out another prediction. What should we do on this one? Honestly, I would do what will the cursed possession be, but it would take me forever to find the cursed possession. We'll do another ghost prediction. We'll just do it with some different ghosts this time. So that is up and running on TTV if you guys want to throw some channel points in and try your luck at guessing the ghost. By the way, just wondering, when you get to level 100, should you prestige or not? Always been thinking about it. Honestly, I always tell people prestige is pretty much just for the bragging rights. So if you want to ever get the achievement hunter little badge, you have to prestige 3 times. Otherwise, aside from that, all you get is just an exclusive ID card for it. So I'm about to be prestige 4 at this point. So it's kind of up to personal preference. You lose all your money and all your equipment every time you prestige. However, you still keep the ability to choose any difficulty level, including customs. So once you prestige, it's not nearly going to take as long after the first time you've done it, because you could start out on professional, insanity, nightmare, or a crazy custom. So once you prestige, you can do it a lot quicker. Like last time I prestige, I played my custom no evidence games, and I think the first game we played got us to level 8 from level 1. So it goes a lot faster after that, but it's essentially just for ID badges and bragging rights, honestly. All right, let's jump into this next one. Yes, you do also get a trophy in the showcase for your 3 prestiges, right? And for your achievement hunter, you get an exclusive badge for achievement hunter. So it's mostly just in-game cosmetics. There's not like any perks or any like advantage you get to being prestiged. All right, let's locate our fuse box. I'm really liking this downstairs fuse box location. Now this is going to be a very hard round to find the room since we have snow. I probably should have gone ahead and just brought an EMF reader instead of thermometer, but we'll see. We'll see how much the house actually warms up. And honestly, while it warms up, we're just going to go ahead and run out to the van and grab some more stuff off the jump. Okay, let's see. Go big or go home? Oh man, how many points did you just throw in on the prediction? Oh, we got some big spenders. All right, let's go ahead. Let's grab our EMF. Let's grab a crucifix. And then we'll just bring our video camera in as well. All right. We'll see what we can make happen with this now. Hopefully the house is warmed up just at least a little bit. Throw our cruci here. I gotta sneeze. Oh, I hate when a sneeze is like there and then it goes away. Okay, I heard some sort of interaction, but it may have been upstairs. Nope, back here. Okay. So looks like this is our room here. Now, do these count as separate? Is this bathroom its own room? Oh. No Oni. Okay. I think this is literally its own room right here. If so, that's crazy how small of a room that is. All right, let's grab the rest of our gear, pull it over here. What was that? Was that one of the dolls upstairs? Let me tell you what. I was fine Even with the mannequins. I didn't love the mannequins, but I was fine with the mannequins. The dolls, they've gone too far. You've gone too far, guys. There's no need for dolls that... What was that? EMF 3, EMF 3. Okay, just making sure that we don't have like an EMF 5 anywhere that I'm missing. Okay, we're close to freezing temps, so we'll keep an eye on that. But let's go grab our dots, our ghost writing, and our spirit box, I think. We do have an ad coming up on TTV, so we'll see you guys in just a moment. Okay, let's get ghost writing, dots, and we'll do our spirit box. We'll start with these three. We still need to come back for our UV as well. And then we will be fully set to go. Okay, still just an EMF. Okay, immediate spirit box. Did we already take a photo of this? We did. Almost did it again. Okay. Is that light gonna block it? No, okay. Ooh, ghost writing. Haven't had that one yet today. Okay, so we have ghost writing and spirit box. Spirit, poltergeist, mare, and Dio. Or Moroi. Yeah. Did I say Moroi? I might have skipped Moroi. We could go for a Dio growl. I've not had one of these since, I think since the Chronicle update. I don't think I've had a Dio growl. I've only ever gotten it once though. Okay. Looks like it must have left the room because it's no longer talking to us. Alright. So, let's run back out here. What can we do to check for these? So we have to do a smudge timer for the spirit. We can make a pulty pile. We can check for a mare ability, and then Moroi and Dio will pretty much just be from hunt speeds. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Let's think of how we want to do this. Let's bring a parabolic. That way we can listen to it. Let's bring incense. Honestly, maybe just bring 2 incense. Let's bring a motion sensor, actually. Is that what we want to do? We'll do this just on the off chance that we can hear the mare leaving the room when we turn the light on. Sometimes you can get that as well. So we're just going to set this right on the edge here. And then let's see if we get a mare ability. Okay. Nothing there. Let's see. We're going to have to find some stuff to make. Oh, hold on. I'm seeing my breath out here. Did it change rooms? It did. Oh no. Are there rats back here? Yep, it definitely changed rooms. So it could be a mare. What was that? I'm wondering if this is a mare that's like running from our room. It ran all the way here to get away from the light. Okay, oh. Okay, that was an event. I think this might be a mare. Let's see if we can make a proper pulty pile first, though. So let's go ahead and grab our cruci. and move this. Just so that we're safe. Is this a hunt? Just an event, okay. No mare ability still. What else do we need? We want our parabolic back here. And our other smudge. So let's grab all those. Okay, let's check our temps. So it's still good in here. Seems like the ghost is staying in this room this time. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can check its speed. It's upstairs. Oh my gosh. That might be a poltergeist. That was crazy. Oh my gosh. Alright. Initial thought is poltergeist, but let's make an actual pile in here that we can have it throw everywhere. Okay, we're gonna put our crucifix right here so it can't spawn on top of us. Time to make a pile. Oh, can't grab all of them. Can just, looks like you can just grab like the top plate. Okay. Not all of these are actual like movable items, so that's interesting. Oh my gosh. Oh, blew the lights out. What a pain. Okay. So it's gonna be a little trickier now. Oh my gosh. We could... This is risky. Let's see if we can go grab a firelight or two. Just so that we can throw a couple of rounds. Needs to be a Dio. I would love for this to be a Dio. King Von, we're just doing solos today, but we are planning to do some community game nights in the future, so stay tuned for that. Okay, let's grab a couple of these. Let's grab this as well. Okay, I don't... Ooh. Should I bring salt? I'm gonna bring salt because I'm actually kind of nervous that if this is a Moroi, this thing might just come flying at us. So we're gonna bring some salt that we could lay out to slow it down. Oh boy, okay. I don't even have my smudge in hands. No! Shoot. I think it's a Polty. We'll see. Well, it didn't really blow up that pile much. It was the mare. Okay.
Job's ready for you.
I should have trusted myself. We chased it through like 4 rooms when it was trying to just find a dark room to hide in. Brutal. All right, let me pay out our predictions. I hear rain. Fingers crossed that it's not a blood moon. Choose outcome. None of the above on that one. Bonnie going absolutely crazy on all the gifts. Really appreciate it, Bonnie. Guys, we are 1 follower away from that goal over on TTV. Before we give out 5 gifted subs to the community. If you want a chance to get one of those, be sure to drop a follow. And then we will be dropping those gifteds if we hit that before the end of today. We also have drops enabled today. So, if you guys watch over on TTV, you will earn an exclusive new ID card in Phasmophobia that you can only get by watching a participating stream on TTV. So if you want to check that out, be sure to come on over. My username's right below me here on TikTok. All right, so it looks like our fuse box is going to be in the attic. So let's go ahead and get this turned on here. As far as I know, these are the only 2 spawn locations, at least that we've seen so far. Here's our music box, which is nice to have. Did you see there's a event ID card too for the farmhouses? Yes. That's what we're working on right now. We got 4 out of our 50, so it's going to be a long uphill grind on this one again. But yes, if you get the ghost correct and survive 50 times on either Grafton or Bleasdale, you can earn another new ID card. I love all the new cosmetics and ID cards and all the fun stuff like that they've been adding. How long are you streaming today? What time is it? Oh man, it's already almost 4 o'clock. We'll probably be going till about 5 p.m. Central Time, that is, today. So got about a little over an hour that we'll do today. Who knows? Maybe we'll stretch it a little further if the games are going well. If we get caught up in the moment, because man, we've been live for a couple hours already, and I feel like it's flying by. Ooh, okay. Oh no, it's our first game with the mannequin room as the ghost room. Oh, brother. Alright, guys. This is gonna be an interesting one. I'm a little scared, I can't even lie to you. Gosh, I know I'm gonna walk in that house and there's gonna be mannequins all over the place. As soon as it interacts with any of them, they teleport. So, I am not happy about this. I want to get that ID card. I lost all of them because I got my own Steam account. All my trophies are gone. Oh no. Did you have the full trophy case finished? Like, have you done APOC and all that stuff? I mean, it hurts no matter how many trophies there are. Ooh, turn that lamp on. Lights switched. Okay, well that's crazy. Turn the lights on and then blew them up. Let's just pick a lane, dude. Oh gosh. What? Okay, I'm sorry for criticizing you. You can do whatever you want with the lights. Holy cow. Alright, let's put this as far in the room as we can. We'll put our ghostwriting book here. Phew. Let's see. I've done at least 5 of the holiday events. My husband now has the accounts, so at least someone gets to appreciate them. Oh, man. If that happened to me, I'm not doing Doomslate again. Took 7 hours. Yeah, a lot of those challenges, I don't know I'd be doing again. Or at least I wouldn't be happy about it. Having to do Doomslate and APOC 3, all those challenges would be brutal to start over. That's tough. Yeah, APOC 3, I didn't run an actual timer on the whole thing, but APOC 3 probably took me like 12 or 15 hours. Okay, we have ghostwriting. Ghostwriting. How are attempts looking? Freezing. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, if we have a rev. I swear. We're just going to put this here so we can have some more light to see. Guys. If we have a rev in the mannequin room, I'm out. That's crazy. I think we already know it can't be a shade though, right? Oh, that's the light glitching through the wall. That was scary looking. Okay. Yeah, all the mean ghosts. Ghost riding and freezing temps is a brutal 2 to get. So yeah, Demon, Rev, Shade, or Maroi. So fast, or faster. Or just not going to give us any evidence. None of these have force evidence either that I can think of, right? Alright. We'll bring this, see if we can get the Shade eliminated by interacting. This is going to be a tough one. Emily, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. EMF 5 and freezing is a lot better. Which ones does that get you? EMF 5 and freezing? Jin, Shade, Oni twins. Ooh. I don't love that either, though. Jin and twins be a bit of a tough one. Alright, no Shade. Oh, no. That's worse. Maroy's... Oh, Maroi does have 4 Spirit Box. Right? I know the Dio has 4 Spirit Box, but I think the Maroi also does, correct? I don't even know if it was there. Okay, we got a ghost riding photo for whatever reason. Okay. We're gonna grab our parabolic. We're gonna grab our smudge sticks. And we're just gonna sit in the kitchen. And be a bunch of little scaredy babies. Alright. Oh, gosh. Oh, it already burned it again. Oh my god. Get me out. Get me out. Okay. Alright, we're live. We're looking at either a Rev or a Demon. Oh, I'm so scared. It's a Rev. Wait, no it's not. Why can I not sprint? How am I already out of sprint? I can't hear anything with the rain in my ear. It's still hunting? It's gotta be a demon, right? I think it has to be a demon just because... Hello? I don't think it can be anything other than a demon, because that wasn't fast enough to be a Rev. Now, Maroi would have Spirit Box. Shade interacted while we were in the room. Plus, Demon would make sense with how quickly it burned those 2 crucifix. Yeah. Angelina, thank you for the follow. But yes, I do think with how fast it burned that crucifix again, it's probably a demon. We're going to do one more hunt and get a... Oh, I didn't use a smudge timer. I forgot to... Oh my gosh. Ugh. I'm a little nervous now that it's venting on us. I really don't want it to spawn on me. Okay. We have to make sure that we actually start our timer this time. Okay, smudge. Timer started. Okay, we're good. Okay, so honestly, I think... Oh, we don't have any more smudges in here. I don't want to run to the truck since we're trying to get to hunt again real quick. I didn't even bring salt in? Okay. Honestly, I think we're gonna just like hide and wait to see when it hunts. I passed you, but only like 17,000 likes ago. I knew it wouldn't last. Oh my gosh, that Laugh is awful. Does it have to interact with something for those rats to go off? Or is that just like an ambient sound? What? Still not hunting. It is hunting now. Okay, it's got to be a demon then. We do have to be careful. We have no smudge. And the looping spots on this map are awful. No, 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 no. Okay, I think we lost it. Okay, you can kind of do like a little figure eight around these piles here. Alright, we're gonna lock in demon. Whew! I'll tell you what, I'm just glad that was not a rev. Alright, we got it circled. If this is a shade, I'm gonna be pretty pissed. There we go. Alright.
Some jobs ready for you.
First demon on the new map. Alright, guys. We're 10% of the way finished with our challenge. W's in the chat. Alright. Oh, let me show you guys. So this is the ID card. Technically, it's this one. So this was one that you could only earn for about 24 hours last week, but this one next to it, it's essentially the same. The background just doesn't have that small animation to it. But if you watch this stream or any participating Phasmophobia streams for the next 2 weeks, all you have to do is get a total of 2 hours of watch time, and you'll earn this exclusive ID badge. So make sure that you're tuned in for the rest of the stream. We'll be streaming this every day this week for you guys to finish earning those. But yeah, if you're watching on TikTok and you want to earn this ID card as well, come on over to TTV, throw it on over here, and then you'll be able to unlock this either today or in the next couple of days as well. But we're going to just keep it rolling. We're feeling good. Having some luck here. We're 5 out of 50, so it's going to take quite some time, but didn't you have a demon already that you got wrong? Oh, I think we might have. So maybe not technically our first demon on the new map. First correct demon. Yeah, what was it earlier? I think we had a demon, but I don't remember what we got it flipped up with. Also, guys, we are 1 follow away over on TTV from that goal. If we hit that by the end of the stream today, which will be about an hour from now, I'll be dropping 5 gifted subs into the community. So if you want a chance of that, be sure to drop that follow over there. That's right, we did have a lazy demon earlier when I thought it was a djinn. It was a demon that never hunted early, and it never, oh my gosh, hello. Alright, so we might be one of these adjacent rooms. Let's get the breaker on, though. But yeah, we had a demon that never turned the breaker off and never hunted early. So that was a bit of a tough one. While we're here, might as well see if the Ouija board's up here. It is not. Alright. Music box. No music box. Let's check for summoning circle. We're just going to do this so we can get a photo for a little extra cash. As you know, a little extra cash never hurts. We are getting pretty close to our next prestige, though. I think the plan will be that we will finish out the Farmhouse Fieldwork challenge in the next couple weeks. And then once we have all 50 of those done, then we'll prestige. So we'll probably end up being a little bit past prestige level. But I do not want to have to do this map 50 times with tier 1 gear. Okay, looks like we are in the front piano room again. What do you guys think? What's the creepiest new add-on? Personally, I think it might be the talking and moving dolls. But there's a ton of new ambient sounds that are terrifying to listen to. There's rats, there's like glass breaking, there's dust falling from ceilings. There's that bathtub just pouring like bloody water through the floor. They definitely ramped this one up a bit. All right, let's throw one crucie here, one crucie back here. And then, oh yeah, then we just brought the video camera. The wind is crazy. The wind was really throwing me off walking through some of those rooms. I thought it was like the mist form event or something earlier. Apples, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. All right, let's grab these three. I think not knowing when the mannequins will move, LOL, it's not consistent, so it's not expected. The dolls too, definitely. Yeah, I think that these new version of the mannequins that they, because I think these are the same ones that they added with the Bleasdale rework, which is like the new like version of the mannequins that actually has like a head and arms and stuff. Those are definitely a lot creepier too. With Demonologist, the jump scares started getting repetitive. Yeah, I've heard a lot of like mixed reviews, mixed opinions on Demonologist. All right, let's grab this, and this. Not a very helpful description. We're gonna get our spirit box, our UV, and then we'll have salt. I always like to bring salt and UV in together so that you can just throw down the salt for it to have something to leave UV on. Because waiting for doors or light switches is always a bit of a pain. Can be kind of difficult to get it to walk through those, or get it to interact with those for UV. There's an ice cream truck here, guys. Should I go get some ice cream? I just sprint out the door on stream to go get ice cream. All right, let's check our temps. Okay. Not quite getting there. Ice cream truck, run! I swear. Oh, is this orbs back here? Wait. Where? Hello? Where did those orbs go? Oh, here they are. I'll be honest, I thought the orbs were outside. That's super trippy looking. Okay. So we have ghost orbs. Perfect. Nice little start there. I think I just heard a touch on this window, potentially. I'm assuming that it can knock on these windows and leave handprints. Has anyone seen any? Go get ice cream. You won't. That'd be hilarious. Could you imagine just like midstream be like, hold on guys, I know we're in the middle of something, but I gotta go get some ice cream. Ooh, hold on. That'd be a good question. All right. Everybody that grew up with an ice cream truck or has an ice cream truck near them, what a terrible lineup again of ghosts. What was your go-to at the ice cream truck? This could be a hot topic. Mine personally was the Choco Taco. I don't know if you guys know the Choco Taco, if you guys have that kind of that lore. Apple Cane, thank you for the follow here on TTV. Guys, that is our 200 follower goal that we were looking for, which means we'll be dropping some gifted subs into the chat. So let's go ahead and do that before we keep moving on. Really appreciate it. Ooh, Choco Taco, strawberry shortcake, the SpongeBob with the gumball eyes. I feel like the eyes were always so goofy looking. Ice cream sandwich, strawberry shortcake. The strawberry shortcake one was pretty fire. That one was honestly better than it should have been. I always got strawberry shortcake or Choco Taco. The Choco Taco, ooh, from Taco Bell? Hold on. I don't know about that. I might need to hear more about the Choco Taco from Taco Bell. I do a lot of Taco Bell, and that's the first I'm hearing of this. Is that still a thing? Was that like a limited time thing? Also, why is it not letting me gift any subs? Why can I not find it here? Hold on, guys. We got to drop these 5 gifteds before we move on. We hit the goal. I got to keep up my ends. They used to have it back in the day. It was the same thing. What? That's crazy. I was born in the 90s, if that makes a difference. That's crazy. You know what? I think I remember getting a Choco Taco at like Applebee's or something one time too. All right, let's see. Why is it not showing up for me to drop these gifted subs? Let me pull up a new tab here, see if we can get this going. Come on now. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Let's drop these subs in the chat before we carry on. There we have it. I'm blowing my own eardrums out here. Whew. Gosh, that alert blows my ears out every time. All right, guys. Appreciate all the follows. Appreciate the subs. Hope you guys have been enjoying the stream today. Had to do a little give back. You guys have been crushing it on the subs, the follows, everything lately. My toddler covered her ears. Oh no! My eardrums. All right, maybe we need to turn that down a little more. I forgot how crazy the gifted subs one is. That one's absolutely insane. Somebody came in and scared me half to death the other day with that. And then they thought it was so funny, they did it again a couple minutes later. I don't know if you're still in here, but you know who you are. She makes me cover my ears when she screeches. She'll be fine. You said that right as I said it. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate you guys showing some love and hanging out with me. All right. Let's get back to it. So we have Rev, Yuri, Hantu, Onryo. So we're going to bring a smudge. We need to do an Onryo test, though. So let's head in, see what we can do here. But yeah, so, okay, I feel like Choco Taco and the Strawberry Shortcake were like the top 2 for the ice cream trucks from what I'm hearing. Is that what we're locking in, chat? Where's our crucifix? Oh, under the pillow. Okay. Let's see. So, I want to go grab the parabol. I was just leaving. No need to slam the door on me. Just tried getting a perfect investigation. The ghost just stopped giving me anything. That's a tough part about perfect investigations now. It is difficult because you rely so heavily on the ghost giving interactions and stuff like that. All right. So we have 1 firelight already gone. So our evidences are ghost orbs and freezing temps. Ooh, we do need to keep an eye out, actually. We could still have a mimic. So let's keep an eye out for our UV as well. And I did hear it hit a window over here, it sounded like. Wait, there's no glass on these windows. Okay, there's glass on this one, though. It was a yokai, I was ready to dip. I just need 3 videos. Yeah, getting all that media evidence can be pretty tough. Especially if you don't get it knocked out early. Okay, let's try Spirit Box just in case. Just in case we have a mimic on our hands. I think we're good. Has it moved rooms? Let's check if we're still here. Oh, we're still here, that's for sure. Holy, it's cold. Okay. I wish it was that cold in my house right now. I'm sweating up a storm. All right, I'm going to go grab some more salt. We're just going to put the salt all over so we can check for UV. All right. Let's grab this. Might as well grab our last smudge just in case. The videos I usually don't have issues getting, but the sound recorder media always takes forever to get. The sound recorder can be pretty tough. One thing that I do for the sound recorder is I'll just walk around with it on and in my hands. Because sometimes there's just ambient ones. I did hear a knock on this again. Sometimes there's ambient, like groaning or laughing or talking and stuff. That is just will happen randomly. So that's one thing that I do is I just kind of like will have it in my hand and I'll walk through the house as I'm looking for stuff or as I'm investigating. What was that? I heard something like scratching over here. So that's another helpful way that you can also try and get those audios. I tend to start with the recorder so I can at least try to get some out of the way. Yeah. What is that sound? Is that a little rat like chewing on something over here? Ew. Jamming out on the piano. Whoa, really jamming out on the piano. Is this a hunt? Is this a hunt? What? What? There's 2 crucifixes in the room. Did it blow out the 3rd firelight? No, it should have burned the crucifix still. What?
Welcome back.
Oh my gosh. That was insane. Madison, thank you for the golden gamepad. Appreciate it. Yeah, he said to heck with your crucifix. Gosh, I gotta take the socks off. I'm sweating, guys. Kevin, what's going on, my man? All right, let's run that back. Let's give it a try. Jeez.
All right, we're here.
Ooh, I hear rain. Don't be a blood moon. Okay. I'll be honest, I kind of want a blood moon, but I really also don't. Does that make sense? It's like I want to have a blood moon just so I can try it, but I'm also like terrified to actually have to do it once I do. Let's see. I'm gonna start doing this, LOL. I'm just getting into Phas, terrified to do anything. It takes a while. Let me tell you what. And every now and then, no matter how long you play this game, the ghosts will still throw you off sometimes, and they'll still jump scare you. You get kind of used to a lot of it, but I tell you what, no matter how used to it you are, though you turn a corner and the ghost spawns right there, it gets you no matter how long you've been playing. No one's safe. Or you get a rev that just spawns in your face and hunts you down like that one did. Okay, no voodoo. Oh, we're in the mannequin room again. No, I don't want to. All right, time to load in. All right. Whew. All right, let's bring a cruci. We'll bring our firelight, and then we'll bring dots. That's always kind of nice to have on this map since it's so dark. Kind of use the dots as like a overhead light that the ghost can't turn off or blow out. All right. Maybe we can get some orbs here. Although I'm kind of tired of the orbs. Alright, no orbs. Not that I'm tired of them, but it's like then you got to do the extra step to make sure it's not a mimic. And I'd rather just not even have a mimic as an option. Oh, come on. Where? Where did it even just event? That was so short. Alright. Get me out of here. All right. No, 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 no. Where even is it? I tell you what, the shadow ghost forms are like impossible to see on this new map. It's so dark. All right, EMF, ghost writing, and we'll do our spirit box. All right, let's toss all this in here. See if we get a quick spirit box reading. Not getting anything here so far. Okay. Let's go grab some more gear. I don't know. What do we think here, guys? We got no info so far. We did have 2 pretty early events though. So it could be something like an Oni or a Thay doing some early events on us. Go ahead and bring some salt and our UV to test. And then we'll just bring another smudge just for safety. Hopefully we can get our evidences figured out quickly. And then we can just use our hunts to do our final eliminations. I'd like to get it down to just our final few ghosts before we have to start doing hunts, which we've had pretty good luck with so far today. Okay, let's check our temps. 45. Uh-oh. Did it move rooms? 41. 58. Interesting. 43. 41. What? Seems like it's going up in this room. Oh. 42 back here? What are these temps? This is so much harder. Okay, it's interacting in the kitchen. That's so weird. I mean, we were definitely seeing our breath in that room earlier. And we had interactions going on. So it seems like the ghost must have moved rooms if that's the case. Alright, let's just shuffle it all over. See if we have any EMF 5 readings. Oh, we do. Oh, okay. Apparently it disappeared. No worries. All right, let's move this book here. And then let's throw EMF 5. I need to get our Cruci brought over. We still don't have one in there. Ooh, that door creak is not fun. All right. Okay, here we go. No, no, no. I don't know where you are, but I'm still setting up, so cool it. Just chill. I'm just trying to set up still. Ooh, those rats. Okay, I'm gonna bring my smudge and come back for the video camera. I think that's probably more important to have on us. All right, stop that. Okay, let's grab our video camera now. Oh, those rats are awful sounding. Did I turn this on? Did it move rooms again? No, 37. Yeah, okay, we're still in here. Good, good, good. Okay. So we have EMF 5. We've not gotten any UV yet. Okay, now we can get that out of the way. Just tried to hunt. No UV on that one. We'll get some more salt to check it again, though. All right, let's run back out. Okay, so let's think. What do we want to get here? So we have EMF 5 as our one evidence. No Wraith. No Shade. No Goryo, because it did change rooms. An Obake will have to have UV, so we can get some more salt, check for that. But we should probably be able to eliminate that one. Let's see. Let's get another Cruci, honestly. And then we'll just bring another Smudge. We're going to put this one in the far back corner just to make sure our entire room is covered. All right. So now we know that we are for sure safe. And we're just going to put a couple salts down. Maybe we'll just do an extra one back here. Check our spirit box again, just in case we missed it. We could check our temps. I don't think we're going to get down to freezing temps. Of course, I probably looked away as it was freezing temps. I feel like every time I look to say something to chat is right when it gives me the evidence or something that I need. Okay, just walk through that. No UV there. So I'm going to say we're probably not going to have UV, which would mean no Obake. No Obake. Okay. Could be twins. That could kind of make sense for how sporadic this has been. Yeah, if we were going to get UV, we would definitely have it by now. Okay. We didn't have orbs, right? You know what? I wonder if it's a Goryo and we were just wrong about the room earlier. Come on. Okay. Let's throw this down. I might take a couple sanity meds so that we can try to do a little bit more before it burns off our last crucifix. This thing is being very strange so far, though. Okay. Spirit, Jinn, Oni, twins. Has it turned off the breaker? I don't think it has. So Jinn could still be in the question. We're going to take a couple of these. I don't remember how much these do. We'll do 3. Let's bring our parabolic. Let's bring our other dots. And then, I mean, aside from that, it's just a waiting game to get it to do something. We could bring more. No, I mean, there's no way that it stepped through 5 or 6 salts with no UV. Even if the UV percent chance is super low. So we'll just bring a firelight so we can see a little better. And try to get it to interact in the room with us. Which we already have eliminated a shade, so I think we're probably fine there. Never hurts to, I mean, we've definitely eliminated a shade, actually. Ooh, I saw my breath out here. Okay, let's check our temps again. Maybe it's freezing temp? Oh, come on. It moved again? To where? So like this back closet now. It's still pretty cold in here, but it looks like it's going up. What a weird ghost we have. Alright, I guess we'll throw this on the ceiling here just to have the full room covered. What do you guys think, though? This is a very, very peculiar ghost that is not wanting to give us any info. Let's check our temps again. So we have EMF 5 is our only evidence that we're working with right now. 38. So is it just in this main hallway again? 65. How long have I been streaming? Like, as in today or total? Like, when did I start streaming for the first time? It's got to be this room here. What a nightmare of a room. Total, I started back in February of this year. So, around, how many months has that been? 6, 7 months? Somewhere around there? Still fairly new to it. I appreciate that. I thought I saw an orb back there, but I think it was probably just a reflection. Okay, let's grab this and throw it in here. It's not very nice. I feel like it's got to be dots since we're not getting anything. Okay, we have dots. We need to move our crucifix into here. Honestly, anytime that I am not getting the next evidence we need, I kind of just assume it's dots or a Goryo. But let's see. Let's go ahead. Place that one there. Did it just turn the breaker off? It did. Okay. So we can eliminate a Djinn now, which is super handy. Okay. So we can bring our spirit box. We might need to get some motion sensors so that we can actually tell exactly when and where this is, this ghost is. It's moving all over the place on us. Okay, there's our dots that we've been waiting on. Oni or Raiju. Interesting. Okay. So now we're going to have to do a hunt. I've looked all over the house and still can't find the bone. It was in the corner of the garage behind a gas can. Man, some of the locations for the bone can be absolutely insane. Did we find a cursed object on this? Because we're going to need a hunt, so at this point we might honestly just trigger it with the cursed object. I'm going to go get a couple of firelights though, so we can set those up. So we can set these up. I guess we'll probably set ourselves up in the kitchen, because that's been working decently well as like a little looping area. Chill, dude. I haven't got set up yet. Okay, so we've got a whole lot of smudge sticks. We're gonna move our cruci back in here. Honestly, halfway is acting like it moved back to the kitchen, which would be... I can see my breath in here. Did it actually move back in here? Okay, somebody in chat, if I forget, somebody remind me to look at how many times it changed the ghost room after this game. We want to make sure that we have our electronics all turned off if this is a Raiju. And then as our control test, I'll have this one just on in the corner. So maybe we can kind of run it near that or past that. Maybe I'll do it like right here, because we could always leave the room if we need to. All right, should we find the cursed object and kick off a hunt? What do we think? I gotta remember where they all are. So, let's see. Voodoo doll would be here, which we do not have. I forget where the tarot cards were. Let's see. Mirrors in this room. I'm slowly memorizing them. Okay, no mirror. Why is it bright back here? Is that just through the floor? Okay. No mirror either. What am I doing up here with only one smudge stick on me? Just poor decision making. No music box. Let's see. No Ouija board. Okay, let's see if we have summoning circle maybe. Alex chipping away at the ghost orbs for our challenge. Oh, we do have summoning circle. All right, well, summoning circle might be kind of crazy to do our test with. Oh, you know what though? We don't have to light it all the way. Each one you light, you lose sanity. So we could just light like 4 of them. Okay, that one blew out, which means we already don't have enough sanity. So we're at like 5 or 10% sanity already. So now we should be good to get a hunt going. Why all the extra sounds? What are we doing? All right. Now we just need our ghosty to hunt. I hate that we didn't have like music box or something. I really don't want to. Well, I can't even light all the candles of the summoning circle. I think even if we took our last sanity med, we wouldn't have enough. So we're looking for an Oni or a Raiju with this. I don't think, no, neither of those have force evidence that I can think of off the top of my head. Come on. We just need a hunt. See, I shouldn't have taken so many sanity meds. Spazmat, thank you for the follow here on TTV. Really appreciate it. Hope your Tuesday's going well. We just need a hunt. Alright, I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna grab my parabolic. We can walk with this. I guess we'll see if... Oh, here we go. Where did it spawn? Oh, that was weird. Definitely does not look like Oni blinks. Ooh! Hot on the trail. We might have to do another hunt. Shoot. I couldn't tell if that was. What would Oni blinks look like? I'm still learning how to figure them all out. Without all the evidence. Yeah, absolutely. So, Onis are far more visible than all the other ghosts. Okay. Oh. Love to see that. Okay, so another fun thing is the Onis are the only ghosts that cannot do that mist form event that it just did. Which means we must have a Raiju now. But Onis are more visible, so like they don't disappear as much when they're blinking during the hunt. So if I ever say Oni blinks or phantom blinks, it's because phantoms are very hard to see. They'll disappear for like 3 seconds at a time, and then you can't see them. Onis, they're visible for a lot of the hunt.
Welcome back.
All right.
Job's ready for you.
There we have it. All right, guys. Let's see, what time is it? It's 4:30. We got time for 1, maybe 2 more. We'll see. But this is, unfortunately, the time, TikTok, where we say goodbye to you guys on our vertical platform. But if you guys want to check out the next game or two as we keep this going and finish up the stream, be sure to come on over to TTV. Username's right below. Otherwise, I'll be live tomorrow, same time on TikTok if you want to check that out. But I appreciate you guys all hanging out on TikTok. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you tomorrow or see you over on the Purple app. All right, guys. It is now just us here on Twitch. And now I'm allowed to say Twitch. Everybody always says if you say Twitch while you're live on TikTok, they won't show your stream to everybody. So I always have to be like Purple app or TTV. Who knows if that's actually real or not. All right. But we're going to keep it rolling. We're kind of cruising through this a bit today. About to do my first run of the new map, Godspeed Soldier. Hope it goes well for you. What difficulty are you playing? Yeah, TikTok's sensitive about that, unfortunately. I wouldn't be surprised if it's real. Yeah. All the algorithms. I feel like everybody's been playing the algorithm games for like 15 years now. Obviously not with TikTok that long, but I remember people back in the day being like, oh, you're going to get shadow banned on Instagram if you don't do this or if you do that, if you use too many hashtags. Everybody's just kind of guessing. All right, looks like we're going to have our fuse box upstairs. All right. Might as well check for our Ouija board and check it up here. Check the temps up here just in case. Ooh. Very cold up here, but that could also just be because, you know, the roof is missing. Just running amateur run. Make sure I don't bug out, but also because recently prestige again, so no equipment. That's tough. The prestige grind is no joke. We're about to be level 92, so not far from that ourselves. But I think we're probably, I mentioned it earlier, I think we're probably going to wait to prestige until after we have finished our Farmhouse Fieldwork challenge. I almost couldn't remember the name of it. Okay, nothing here either. I think it might be the attic. Because, like, these parts of the house are, like, mid-40s. Almost 50, even with the being exposed to outside. 42. Oh, I see my breath up here, so that's usually also a good indication that you're in the ghost room. Especially if it's snowing, you'll see your breath everywhere, but if it's not, you should be pretty safe to assume that that's the ghost room. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and set up here, at least for the time being. Might have to move, but we'll see. Oh, it might be in the doll room. I don't know if the doll room is close enough for it to interact from upstairs. All right, let's do video, ghostwriting, and our dots. I might have to check the temps of the doll room again. We'll see how this goes. Oh my gosh, that sounded like a scream. That wind almost sounded like a banshee scream. No orbs there. Let's go take a peek upstairs, though. Looks like nothing here either. Let's check our temps again. 38. Yeah. If it's below 40, yeah, and we just heard an interaction as well. All right, we're going to go ahead and start setting up in here then. Where can we put this? Can I put it like on this post back here? Maybe that'll be decent. Let's see. Let's get it kind of pointing back towards us. That's not bad. That reaches almost all the way to the camera. We could put another one over here and kind of cross them. Okay, let's see. We're getting kind of close on temps. What avatar do you run in Phas? Honestly, I'm not sure. It's just like generic white guy number 3. Do they have names? I don't even know. Alright, let's get some lights on so we can see. What is that? Oh, I thought that was like the bone glitched into the banister for a second there. Okay, so let's go ahead. UV, let's leave the UV. Let's do Cruci, EMF, and Spirit Box. Okay, we're gonna put it here because I wanted to at least cover the stairs, because that has gotten me more times than I'd like to admit, where the ghost spawns on the stairs like behind me. Oh, we have EMF 5. Okay, got that. We're getting close on freezing temps. Okay. Let's do another run. We can get our UV, our salt, and then maybe we'll get a second crucifix for that back area as well, just to be safe. What do we think, guys? Any vibes from this ghost yet? Any thoughts on what we might have here? I called them Bob, Billy, Bobby, Tommy. That's pretty much what they look like. They look like a Bob, Billy, Bobby, Tommy. Timmy. Timmy, Tommy, same thing. Tomato, tomato. All right. What? Did you guys hear that? It just did the get out audio without having the audio recorder or anything in our hands. Is that a bug? Gives off chill vibes. Gotta be a spirit. I don't know. That wasn't very chill of it to just scream get out in my ear. Okay, we have UV. UV and EMF 5. Goryo. Can't be a Goryo because Goryos have to have dots. Obake and Myling. Okay. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Man, if we could get a Obake handprint, that'd be great. But there's not much for it to touch with a handprint up here. Okay, Jin, Obake, Myling. Let's see. I mean, at this point, we're just gonna have to see it in a hunt, I think. So let's go grab our parabolic, the rest of our smudges. We'll set those up downstairs, and then we'll go from there. I think they may want you to leave. I think so. Evidently. You can make the chickens mad? How do you do that? Can you actually, like, interact with the chicken coop? What was our object? It's the summoning circle. We could, if we want to get crazy, we could do the summoning circle. Just by walking over to them, you get pissed off chicken sounds. Oh, we'll have to go do that in a second. I'm gonna toss these here. Move our crucies. Oh, we got another smudge up here too. Okay, one crucie. And here's our other crucie. All right. Let's toss the... Oh my gosh. All these ambient sounds are terrifying. Oh, chickens. Anybody home? Those are some pissed off chickens. Oh my gosh. I think one just laid an egg. All right. Grab this guy. I guess we'll just grab a couple firelights just so we can see a little better. Should I leave a firelight for the chickens? Maybe the ghost is a chicken? Could be. Now we're thinking outside the box. I like it. All right. We're just gonna... I guess maybe place one down here too. Let's turn some lights on around here so we can also see once we have the ghost chasing us. Okay, that's probably about as lit up as we're gonna be able to get it. Okay, let me think. So we want... I mean, I guess we're basically just gonna do like triple smudge. So we're looking at an Obake, a Myling, or a Djinn. We'll see if we have enough sanity to do the summoning circle. Hopefully. Oh no, we don't. Oh, doesn't matter. No, come back. Kind of quiet, but I don't think quite quiet enough for a Myling. Let's get a little further away from it. No shapeshifts. Interesting. Okay. So no Obake. I'm gonna guess it's probably a Djinn since it's not turned the breaker off. Oh, I thought it did right as I said that. So I'm gonna guess that we're probably looking at a Djinn, but we'll do one more test just to be certain. Okay, we got 2 smudges. Can just kind of chill here for a minute. I don't know, it seemed a little quiet, but I don't think enough to definitively say it's a Myling. We're gonna set up a little bit further down this hallway this time, so that if it spawns there, we can already be at a good distance to do a Myling test, and then we can just kind of chill here and see what we get, because this should be about the right distance for a Djinn speed boost or for a Myling to be quiet. So we got about 25 seconds before we can hunt again. I think that's a Djinn. Yeah, I'm gonna lock in a Djinn. Seems way too loud to be a Myling. Oh, come on. Just end the hunt. Okay. I think that should be it. All right. Let's lock in our good old Djinn. All right. Good to go. There we go. All right.
Ready for you.
7 games down today. We had a couple tough losses, but not terrible. All right, guys, that is going to do it for today. But I think I want to do a raid today. We've not done one before, and I think we should do a quick little a raid to send it off. But just want to say before we set up our raid, appreciate you guys all hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We had a ton of new followers, ton of new subs. Really appreciate everybody hanging out in chat. Yeah, it was a lot of fun today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed checking out the new map together. Had a lot of fun with that. It's pretty interesting seeing all the new stuff. So hope you enjoyed that. Hope you had some fun. We'll be live again tomorrow, same time. So hope to catch you then again. But before we head out for the day, let's find another Phasmophobia streamer. So if any of you guys have not finished getting your drops, we can go ahead and do that. All right, let's go ahead and see. If you guys already know any good Phas streamers that you think we should drop in on, let me know. We've got a ton of different streamers with drops enabled. So let's take a look here. See who we have. If you guys know of anybody that you already enjoy watching or you think we should show some love to, feel free to let me know in the chat. Let's see. Is Brotator Chip on? I don't see him on here. Let's see. Who looks like they're having some fun with the new map? Grafton Farmhouse Rework. Ooh, no evidence? Okay, we can do something like that. Let's do a quick stream preview of this one here. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Man, there's so many people streaming Phas today with the new update. The Bearded Baron? I don't see him online either. Oh, Brotator Chip is live? Let's see if I can find him. He might... So, some of the bigger streamers like Brotator Chip might not have raids enabled. Let's see if he does. Oh, he does have raids enabled. Do you guys want to hit up Brotator Chip? Be a good way to hang out. And yeah, you guys can finish up any of those ID badges that you guys haven't done so far yet today. So yeah, let's do that. All right, let's go ahead and get this going. Start raid. All right, guys. Everybody drop some messages to Brotator Chip in the chat. But I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, live at 1 p.m. Central. We'll be playing some more of the Grafton Rework, chipping away at our... what is it called? Farmhouse Fieldwork Challenge. So, let's all go say what's up to Brotator Chip and their big family over there. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your days. See you guys.